Today, I actually bought a camera. And it's a this. Hi, welcome to Media Empress. My name is Maya and I am one woman in media. I have been putting off buying a camera for like almost a month because I don't know which one to buy. And in all of my research that I've been doing, I finally came down to realize that it really isn't going to matter which one I bought because I have no idea which one is really better than the other. There's a bunch of different cameras and all of them do some things, but none of them really do everything. And since I have no idea which one is going to be the best, I just picked the one that was the closest. This is a Panasonic DMC-G85M. Okay, so first up out of the box we have an ad. First thing, when you first buy a camera, they want to make sure that you buy another lens or two or like this many. I don't think so. Right, so we have the basic owner manual and we have the Instrucciones Básicas de Funcionamiento. I can only learn camera in two languages. One is English and the other is in text, so we'll save that for another day. And then we have, dear customer, something about upgrading the firmware. Oh, a quick guide. This is what I need right here. Quick guide for 4K photo. I'm not sure if I can actually shoot in 4K yet because I think it takes up a lot of space and I don't know how much space I have. So we'll just start with the beginner and work our way out. Further down in the box, we got this nice little setup. Oh, that was a sad reveal. Looks like this. This is a mirrorless camera, so I'm a little afraid to take off this lens cover before I actually have the lens to put on it. I'm thinking I should put a battery in there. And look, there's the battery. And all the stuff that comes to... I'm actually going to charge up the battery so that when it is time, I can actually use it. Oh, cool. It even like flips out so you can plug it into a wall. Love it. And finally, we have the lens. This lens is a 12-60, which the guy at the camera store said I should want. Oh, a lens cover, or a thing that goes over the lens. I'm going to look back at this in about 3 weeks and go, you idiot, you don't even know what that's called. So as I researched cameras, I learned very quickly that I don't know much about cameras. And at this stage in the game, I don't think I really have to have the perfect camera. The reason I've been holding back and even buying a camera is because I'm so afraid I'm going to get the wrong one. Like, what if I buy one and then I don't like it? Ultimately, I realized it really wasn't going to matter which camera I got. I needed one in this price range, and all of them in that price range did some things and not everything. And so I ultimately just had to pick the one that was the closest to what I wanted. And what I think I wanted one that was mirrorless because they're newer and they're light, really good video quality, one that could take good pictures in low light or in the dark. And I also wanted one that had like a flippy outy thing for the back. One of the pieces of advice that I got from a photographer friend was that you need to actually feel the camera in your hand. And that actually did make a difference, which is also why I went to a camera shop to buy the camera instead of just getting it off of Amazon. It was actually about the same price. Plus I got someone who was nice and who could like hold my hand and answer my questions right there while I tried it out. So I ended up with this baby. I'm gonna start filming with it tomorrow, so we'll see what ends up happening. I have no idea if this is going to be a good buy or not. I left the store feeling pretty good. I'm sitting here a couple of hours later feeling pretty good. And again, I have to tell myself that I don't have to be perfect in this. I am not going to be perfect. Why should I expect my camera to be perfect? So I'm going with the one that's going to be pretty good. And you know what? At this stage, I can handle pretty good. And in fact, pretty good is going to be awesome in the hands of the right person. And maybe I'm that person. We'll see. Okay, it's been about 3 weeks since I filmed this, and I already hate looking at myself here. This is like reading my 8th grade diary. I just cringe at all the dumb things I am saying. I mean, there's a few good nuggets of information and good thoughts, but 3 weeks, that's all it took for me to learn enough about cameras to know that I just look painfully basic. And if this were anyone else, I'd be like, no, this is great. This is part of the learning process. Keep going. But because it's me, I don't get the same pep talk. Ugh. Okay, so I am just going to put this out there in the name of history and record keeping, but like my 8th grade diary, I think I'm just going to actively avoid this at all costs. Anyway, so that's what I got.